Good morning, comic book fans. Welcome back to Ka-Pow Comics. I'm your lovely host, Shorty, and this is going to be a short one. We always do these things like the day before comic book day, and we go through all the cool things that are out that people can grab. Usually just the issue ones and new releases. We don't do everything that's out, so because I have a box of comic books, it won't take me too long. And since the lockdowns have ended, people are coming into store a little bit more often. What I'm going to say this week is, I think I did last week as well. I genuinely, if there's a lot of stuff that come out that I want to review, shout out if there's anything you specifically want to see me review. Because as well as doing this, I do comic book reviews. I enjoy doing it. They take me like 5 minutes a day, and I get to have a lot of fun. And I get to read a lot of comic books that I usually wouldn't read. More often than not, stuff has ended up on my best of the year list that I never would have read if I hadn't decided that day I was going to read that thing from that guy. So if you see anything and you're like, yeah, I do genuinely know what that's like, give me a shout. I'll see what I can do for you. For now, though, new stuff that is out this week. This one actually was supposed to be in a while ago. We never actually got any in our delivery. I raised it as a shortage and it's finally arrived. Yokohama Station. I think this one is actually ordered for somebody, so I apologise if I kept you waiting for that one. I think possibly for the same person, Persona 5. Comic a la carte. New Black Panther trade, which I think is John Ridley. I really should read more John Ridley. Some stuff he's done has really impressed me. We have the latest Something is Killing the Children, which is volume 6. We do have back in stock as well the first of the deluxe hardback collection, Something is Killing the Children. Not a new item, we've sold out of it repeatedly, but we finally got it back in stock, so yay. And the new one from Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. Frustratingly, it's all sealed in plastic, so I can't just crack it open and read it, but I do genuinely want to check this one out. I always like noir crime kind of stuff. It's pretty much in crime fiction the only thing that really gets me. So hopefully I'll get a chance to read it at some point. In terms of merch and associated products, we have this action figure, not Hawkeye. It's Ronin, not Hawkeye at all. I don't know why it says Hawkeye. I mean, possibly confuse the two of those. On to new comic books, though, and there's some pretty decent stuff out this week, some stuff which I'm vaguely interested in. We have the new Black Panther, yay, which we have 2 variant covers for. That one, which I just really, really like. There's a lot going on there. The kind of thing that just sucks your eyes in. And then the obligatory Scotty Young variant, too, if anyone wants it. Captain America Cold War Omega, basically wrapping up that event. The first of today's Pride comic books, DC Pride Through the Years. I do like the look of this one. Going to some classic characters who've been in the DC universe for a while, may not have been out as queer for all of it, and I like the fact they're giving them some time in the spotlight. New Dead by Daylight. Cover A. Yay, there's that one. Cover C. That one, and I think this is just a blank cover, whatever. That one. All of them have an in-game code, which makes me think that might be a video game. A new Magic one shot. I literally only get these in for the dude who really likes Magic the Gathering stuff, but in case you're interested, we can get them for you too. The second of today's Pride ones. Marvel Voices Pride. Regular cover and a variant, which somebody's asked for specifically there with Nightshade on. New one from the Barbaric stuff, still Mareki, but not the same artist, Howell. It was a good artist, no problem, but it's not the same. With a regular cover, then a couple of the sealed ones. First one by Layla Lays. I actually follow her on Instagram and Twitter, and it's why my feed is full of boobies. And one from Corin Howell as well. I'm not sure which one of those I'm going to get. I usually do go for a variant, but I feel kind of bad opening them up once they're sealed like that. New one from Lonnie Nadler involved in this one, The Sickness. I picked this up because Lonnie Nadler is responsible for, as the aforementioned, one of the best comics I've read. The really nice Western thing that came out a few years ago, which I've totally forgotten the name of right now. But he was involved in that one, and I like the idea of this really messed up horror thing, so I've ordered a couple of copies of that. Sins of the Salton Sea, which I do like the look of. Ada Weird puts good stuff. Ed Brisson, good writer, no issues there whatsoever, and it looks like he's cast Charlie Hunnam in one of the lead roles. So, I mean, let's see if it gets turned into a TV show or movie, shall we? Spider-Man India, we've literally only got the one copy of this one, quite sadly. I basically ordered it going off what people had asked for. Literally one dude wanted it. I've got some more on back order, so if you watched the movie that's out recently and fancy some Spider-Man India, we might get something next week. Fingers crossed. And Void Rivals. This is the one that, again, we only ordered it because people asked for it. In this store, Kirkman is not a name that people jump on. He's not Hickman, he's not Al Ewing. It's just, he did some cool things and that's fine. But there's one guy who loves him and will order anything he does. So we've got this in for him. And it turns out that's the new Transformers G.I. Joe thing from Image Comics. And now everyone's going to want a copy and we can't get them anymore because it's totally sold out, even though they've made like 100,000 of them. I have ordered some from an online, an eBay store effectively. So I'm going to have some in the store so we can sell them on if people want them and don't want to go to eBay. But to make money off it, I'm going to have to overcharge for that. So I'm really, really sorry. I would advise, if you're a fan of Transformers or G.I. Joe comic books, go into eBay and grab them now before the prices go up, because I can pretty much guarantee you they will. Even with a 100,000 print run, the fact that there's a lot of stores, probably like mine, small stores, weren't paying that much attention to it. And Transformers is always going to be a big launch. Even if it isn't like a huge seller throughout, go and grab them on eBay, so you've got to start to it. And keep an eye, there will be an actual Transformers thing. We've even got a poster for the Age of Unicron thing, which is coming out soon from then. That's it for me for now. Like I say, want a review of anything? Shout out, let me know. I'll happily review stuff. I like reading comics. Kind of my jam. That's it for now, though. Until I see you again, look after each other, everyone. Stay safe. Bye.